I tried to host my first Thanksgiving alone, and it was an absolute disaster. Part 4. As my friends settled in and we exchanged laughter over my kitchen fiasco, I started to feel a bit of relief. At least they weren't judging me for the turkey disaster. But there was still a looming question: what were we going to eat? I had one more attempt at saving this dinner. The turkey was still in the oven, and the sides might be salvageable if I could just get it together. I glanced at the clock. It was almost time to eat, but the bird was still in its raw, frozen state. I had no idea how I was going to pull this off. At this rate, dinner would be pushed until the next day. My stomach grumbled, and I realized I was way too hungry to keep pretending that everything was fine. The air was thick with tension, and the smell of burnt food wasn't helping. "You okay in there?" one of my friends called out from the living room. I looked at the turkey one last time. It looked like it might have thawed enough to cook properly. I quickly cranked up the heat on the oven, hoping the extra heat would speed up the process. I couldn't let them see me crumble completely. I was determined to serve at least one decent meal tonight, no matter how much time I had left. While I waited, I went back into the living room to join my friends. I was nervous, but I plastered a smile on my face and joined the conversation. We talked about our Thanksgiving memories, and I felt a little lighter as I realized that even though this wasn't going as planned, we were still having a good time together. "Okay, guys," I said finally, trying to keep my tone light, "how about we call for some backup? You know, just in case the turkey doesn't make it in time?" Everyone laughed. "Take out?" Megan asked, her eyebrow raised. "Take out." I agreed. "We'll have a Thanksgiving takeout feast. We'll still have turkey, mashed potatoes, and maybe even cranberry sauce. Just, not from my kitchen." We all laughed, the tension finally broken. I called the local diner, and we placed an order for a full Thanksgiving dinner. While we waited for our feast, we all hung out, played games, and shared stories. It wasn't the traditional dinner I had imagined, but in that moment, I realized something. It wasn't the food that made Thanksgiving special, it was the people you spent it with.